Hello, hello. What's up, guys? You are watching The Couch Casuals, and I'm your host, Robert Dylan Vasquez. Always here with me to break down the UFC pay-per-views is my host.
Welcome back, guys. You're here for ye old UFC 319. Robert's wearing chainmail.
We're going to war.
We're going medieval on this one. UFC 319 is one that I've low-key been really excited for once they started announcing all the fights.
Sure.
We've got the prelims, the prelims have people like Jessica Andrade, Lupe Godinez, Chase Hooper, King Green, Edson Barboza, Brian Battle. That's just on the prelims.
Dude, this whole thing is stacked.
This is a stacked card. And honestly, this main event has been one I've been most excited for some time.
Excited, intrigued.
It's going to be the weirdest fight in UFC history.
It's kind of like, who knows, bro? Who knows what's going to happen?
You just throw it up. We're going to see what's happening. But we're going to get to that shortly. Are you ready to just start this bitch out?
Let's start it up, dude.
Let's start it up. We want to start with a flyweight bout. Mr. Tim Elliott taking on a newcomer. He's had one fight in the UFC. Kai Asakura.
That fight was for the title?
It was for the title.
He's got one fight in the UFC and it was for the title?
Yeah, and it was for the title. You said it last month about somebody. What's his name? I'm drawing a blank. Whatever. Basically, maybe he should have started here to begin with. And maybe Kai Asakura should have started with a Tim Elliott or somebody not Pantoja right out the gate.
Sure. What is Tim Elliott ranked?
He is 11th.
Okay, all right. So that's a pretty big step down.
It's a significant step down, but probably where you should start.
I agree. I mean, if you're gonna
at least get your feet wet in the UFC before you are thrown into the main event or co-main event of a pay-per-view.
I mean, logically, yes, but when you're a champion from another organization, they kind of
it does. Yeah, I get it.
But yeah, man, this one should be interesting.
This one should be scrappy.
You think so?
I think so. Tim Elliott, I think he's a scrappy dude. He's good just about everywhere. He's got good grappling. He's got good hands. He's got a little bit of good everything. It's like a well-rounded jack of all trades type dude.
Sure. I think he just purely off of UFC experience takes this fight.
It's very possible. Kai Asakura I don't think his first fight in the UFC was a very good indicator of what he can do.
Sure.
But he's got slick striking. He's very in and out. He's bouncy. He's got incredible knees. His knee knockouts are insane. I could easily see Tim getting kneed in the jaw, just cracking that little face open, bro.
Anything is possible. Don't say little face. don't say little face.
That's fair.
We don't need Tim Elliott smoke. No,
yeah, he doesn't have a little face.
No, it's just
he's got a big face.
Compared to Kai Asakura's knee, it might seem a little smaller. Yeah, man, I can't say that I'm excited for this fight just solely because my eyes are just. You know that meme where the guy's walking with his girl and another girl walks by and he's just like, and he's like looking back. That's how I feel about every other fight on this card. This fight does nothing for me.
This is like the weakest fight on the card, but that says a lot about the card, I think.
Sure. Well, did they open it up right? We had this debate, last time?
Yeah, they opened it up right last time, and I think this is a good opener, but fortunately for us, it does take steps up too. Like we're not going from a great opener to like a snooze fest.
Sure.
You know, we're going from a great opener to an insanely fun looking fight.
I got Tim Elliott by decision.
I'm gonna go with Kai. You know what? He had a little bit of a tough start in the UFC, but I think if he gets it back on track, if he stays away from Tim Elliott, keeps that little in and out thing he likes to do, it'll be good. But if Tim Elliott brings pressure, I think he crumbles.
Well,
but yeah, I'm going Kai.
Okay, so starting out the gate separate. I like that.
We're breaking up right out the gate.
Get a load of this guy.
Look at this guy. He's wearing chainmail.
All right, man. What's next, man?
Next up is Jared Cannonier versus Michael Venom Page, boy.
That fight, dude.
That's going to be fun as hell.
Is it?
I'm going to have fun.
Yeah. I'm not trying to doubt the fun level on it. I just MVP dismantling Kevin Holland the way he did, losing a decision to our boy Ian Machado. I don't think the best comparison I have to it, and it's not even a fair comparison because the striking is different, but you have MVP going up against Jared Cannonier. Yes. I think it looks exactly like Stonehands versus Khalil Roundtree. I think that there's forward pressure from Cannonier, just constant, just walking him down. And I think MVP is just too slick. It's going to be bop, bop, bop. I'm going to hit you with heavy shots. Jared won't go down. There will be no knockout of Jared Cannonier. I don't think so. It will be another decision. Just like
I'd agree. It'd be pretty impressive if you got the knockout on Jared.
He's gotten knockouts before, but they've been like crazy flying knee knockouts. He owns one of the only like 540 or 720 tornado kicks in MMA history.
It's so insane.
Did like a 7.
That's not happening against a Jared Cannonier though.
It just depends what Jared Cannonier shows up. When he does his thing, it is brutal, and he can catch MVP. Anybody can catch MVP, but it's just, I think, fight comparison wise, I think Cannonier is too strong for his own good. I think he's gonna walk him down, and just MVP he's got the cardio to be on his bike the whole fight. What do you think?
I don't disagree with anything you said. I do think it's going to be a much different fight than the Kevin Holland fight. I think you could be right that MVP outpoints him. MVP is very good at that, clearly. Mm-hmm. Jared Cannonier's not really going to threaten much with wrestling or anything weird, so it's going to be, we're expecting a stand-up show here.
Yeah.
Jared Cannonier is one of these fighters, like when he is on, he's as technical and as skilled as anybody out there. But it just doesn't seem to happen every single fight. Man. I want to pick Jared, but
pick him.
I think I'm going MVP as well.
Wow.
I think MVP gets the dub here. I would love to see MVP like somehow get his stock near a title fight, even if it is never going to happen. It would be really cool to see him get up near the top of the card. I mean, he's got big wins against Sherrod, whatever his name, the Bullet. Kevin Holland.
The Bullet. Oh yeah. Well, he already beat him, so it's like.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah. But has Jared been fighting those level of guys?
Well, he's been fighting.
They're just on a different trajectory, so it's like he's been fighting the upper echelon. Jared, I mean, has been fighting the upper echelon of guys and just coming just a little short. Like still can hang. Still can bang.
Yeah.
He's the Killa Gorilla, dude. When we make these picks, we're not out to hurt feelings. We're just two casuals being like, oh, who's gonna win?
Who we think in our little pea brains who's gonna win? And if you just look at Jared Cannonier, I can't believe anybody wants to fight that man. He is jacked to the tits, boy.
Did you see that stat?
Beat your ass.
Did you see the stat the other day of him? Him and Conor are the only fighters in UFC history to fight in 3 different weight classes.
Oh, that's right, because he was like heavyweight,
dude,
light heavyweight,
heavyweight, bro,
middleweight.
He's
huge.
Huge.
He is swole, bro.
Are you surprised? Are you surprised MVP staying at 185? He was doing that thing where he was going back and forth, but he's like, there's nobody that wants to fight me at 170 is gonna say yeah. Like they're not going to just accept. So I'm kind of stuck there. So if somebody wants to fight me at 185, let's go.
Dude, if MVP gets a dub over Jared Cannonier, with Israel Adesanya being a little bit lower, he's not the champion status he was. Do we see an MVP Israel fight in the near future, because I think that would just be super fun.
It would it be fun?
I think so. I think it'd be very fun.
I think when the rumors of MVP versus Wonder Boy were swirling around,
It would be super fun.
It would be super fun, but even those two is like, when you get two very technical strikers like that, it might just be a chess match, and that's not what a lot of people want to see.
This is true. I know what people don't like the chess matches. Sometimes they're dull. Sometimes they're really interesting to watch.
They can be, unless nothing is done. There's a timer in chess for a reason, because you're not just going to sit there for hours and not throw anything, which I know it's hours to minutes, yes, but the Izzy Yoel fight.
Dude, that
it's
was
like, I'm a counter-strike.
else.
I'm a counter-striker. You're supposed to come forward. If you don't give me anything to counter-strike, I'm not swinging. So it only makes logical sense to me if you have counter-striker, then what gets thrown? Who's not scared to go first? Who's not scared to lead the dance? So, rumors aside, I don't know if I would like a MVP Izzy fight. I don't know. I would obviously love it. Yes, the build-up would be intense, the trash talking, the video packaging. But when it comes down to the 15 or 25 minutes in the cage, is it going to be everything that it's supposed to be with that lead?
Well, the only way to know is if they do it. So please do it, so we can know for sure.
Okay.
Lock that in.
Fair. That's fair.
So we're staying together with Michael Venom Page.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the next little fight here?
I mean, I'm ready for all of them. I'm excited for most of them. It's just
I'm very excited.
I feel like I was low energy. I feel like I was low energy with the first fight. Now I just got to ramp it up a little bit, because
pick it up.
When's the last time I watched Tim Elliott fight? Kai Asakura got stormed.
Yeah, I don't actually know the last time I saw Tim Elliott. When was that? It was against Mokaev in 2023. No, I'm misreading that. Mudaerji in 2023.
Sure.
So December 2023 is the last time he has fought. So it has been a hot minute. Kai Asakura. All right, we're on to the third fight.
We are.
Anyway.
We are. I'm just saying. I'm up. I'm up now. I'm up.
Yup. You ready to go for this welterweight bout?
Yes.
Mr. Jeff Neal versus the Fighting Nerds' own Carlos Prates.
Hands of Steel Neal.
Dude. Can we just talk about how close Carlos was to potentially finishing Ian Gary in that last fight again?
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, dude.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, dude.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
He gassed out. He didn't have any. He had him so close to being gone, but couldn't finish it.
Close
Jeff
only
Neal.
counts in horseshoes and cream pies, Kyle. You know that.
I don't think I've ever heard that particular version of that statement.
Almost and close is two different things, Kyle. Yeah, man. I was really shocked. I'm not the biggest Ian fan. Actually, we've been very against Machado in the past.
We our levels on Machado started here, went down here. I think when he had that fight with Rachmanov, it kind of just like leveled out.
Sure. We're in different.
I'm not a big fan. I'm not a hater. He's clearly very talented, so
I'm not riding with him, but it's like, you're like, okay, you just seeing that fight go how it was, you're like, oh, he's just gonna sail to the end, just sail off into the decision, and then just blew it. Not really blew it because he didn't lose, but like
almost did.
Almost blew it, dude, against this Prates kid. And am I wrong in saying that he's the only fighting nerd with a loss?
I mean,
that little picture where they're all like this and 19-0, 7-0, and then there's Prates.
That was his first loss in the UFC. It's very possible you're right. I don't know the full record of the Fighting Nerds, but I can't remember any other loss just off the top of the dome.
You gotta kick
him out. I think you're probably right, dude.
You gotta kick him out, bro.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow.
But no, if he would have got dominated, I would have been like, yeah, kick him out. But he gave that fight everything he had. He is when you look at the fighting nerds, that's what they're called. I'm not trying to.
That's the team.
Name names. They are, the opposite of what nerd is. I think that's the oxymoron of it, or the juxtaposition rather, whatever you want to use.
They're so smart in their striking. Their striking is so unique. Hoofy is obviously, I think, the standout of the bunch, personally.
At 155?
His striking is insane.
Over Cal? Is that how you say his name?
Cabral. He's also I think he's probably right up there with him. One of them two. I think I'm just more interested in Hoofy's fights.
Right.
Because of how crazy his style is.
Sure.
But you're right. They're probably 1-for-1 there at the top. But Prates, man, Jeff Neal's no slouch. It's another tough fight. This guy also went to a split decision with Ian Machado Gary. He lost to Rachmanov, but he's also beaten RDA, an older RDA, obviously,
sure.
But Vicente Luque, who's no slouch, Ponzinibbio, who's no slouch. So this isn't an easy fight. This isn't an easy bounce back.
By no means is this an easy fight, but it is a very winnable fight, I feel.
It's definitely winnable.
I usually don't go with the fighting nerds, but I am. I'm going with Prates.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
You fighting nerd hater?
No, I'm not. I support your fandom of them or your likeness of them. But no, I think the whole Jean Silva thing is corny. I like Rufy, but
what's the Jean Silva thing?
Or his post-fight celebrations and stuff. I think he needs to be on Ritalin.
He is a hyper man.
He's feisty.
He's a very
little guy,
hyper dude.
Sure.
But when you weigh 145 as a grown man, you got a lot. I bet you got a lot of energy, just like. If I weighed 145, I'd be bouncing off the walls, dude.
Yeah.
If I could cut to 145 and still be just nothing but muscle, I would be bouncing off the walls, brother. But yeah, okay. So my pick, Carlos Prates. Obviously, I'm going with the fighting nerd.
How's he do it?
I do think.
How's he do it?
I don't know.
He's not knocking. He's not choking Jeff Neal out. Although Shavkat did.
I'm not seeing him finishing Jeff Neal.
Well, he's not.
But maybe
Jeff Neal's not the striker that Ian Gary is. But we'll see.
I think it's definitely it's definitely going to be a close fight. It's hard to pick. It may not be a close fight, but it's kind of hard to pick. I think Jeff Neal could easily take the dub here too. But yeah, I'm going Prates. Huh?
He can get him by knockout.
I want to see some knockouts. I'm sick of going home at 1:30 in the morning, dude.
Sure.
Let's get some finishes on these cards, baby.
Sure.
Anything else you'd like to say about these two welterweights?
Go fighting nerds.
Hell yeah. Anyway, on to the co-main event, which took forever to get announced.
God.
This is a weird co-main event. Again, where like last month, it's kind of odd that this is our co-main event, I feel like.
Sure.
Lerone Murphy versus Aaron Pico, who is making his UFC debut. I wonder what was supposed to be here.
It was supposed to be fucking Oki Joe at 145. The
Oki Joe,
the guy that's supposed to fight Volkov, the one that wants to fight Volkov. Super shredded, super jacked.
Oki Joe?
He's like Dagestanian.
I thought, there was rumors that this was supposed to be like a lightweight fight.
I don't. Well,
no, Dricus was caught during some taping of something, and he was under the impression it was going to be Patty Gaethje for a while.
Right.
So I believe that was probably what they were trying to get planned, and it obviously fell through because neither of those guys want to fight each other. They want to fight for the title. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's probably what was going to be the co-main event of this fight, and they kind of scrambled to get something else going.
Aaron Pico was scheduled for a fight at 145. that fighter fell out. Whoever the Arman Sarukian is of the featherweights, you know what I'm talking about?
I'll look it up.
Evloev? No.
Oh, Movsar Evloev?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he was supposed to fight Aaron Pico.
You're probably right.
And then that fight fell out.
I'm just saying, prior to even that, I feel like this was never meant to be the co-main event.
Right.
But that being said, it could be a sleeper for a very good fight.
Dude,
Aaron Pico has some brutal knockouts.
Yeah.
He has got some fucking fangs right there, boy. He will knock you the hell out. And it's not pretty. It's pretty nasty. I watched some of his PFL Bellator highlights, and they're fun to watch. If you want to catch yourself up, look up Aaron Pico highlights. You won't be disappointed.
No, even in his losses, because he's a wrestler. He's a wrestler who fell in love with his hands, and that can be dangerous because his losses, bro. And I'm not even trying to Michael Chandler him. His losses are legendary. Like when he goes out on his shield flat.
I didn't see his losses. I'm gonna have to watch them now because
they're bad, Kyle.
I want to see them.
They're bad.
But we kind of, Aaron Pico is kind of like this rising star from another promotion. We've had a lot of those come over.
Yeah,
fun to see them interjected into the fights.
Mm-hmm.
But let's not sleep on Lerone Murphy because he has beaten Josh Emmett, Dan Ige, Edson Barbosa. He's got some big names under his belt at 145.
Right.
He's just not. He's a very slick striker, but he's not that like. When's the last time you really remember watching a Lerone Murphy fight?
I don't.
He bites hard on takedown attempts. So if Aaron Pico mixes in that wrestling, it could be short order.
Man, this is the thing about the whole Michael Chandler debut from another promotion. He had a credible name at the time in Dan Hooker. Like Dan Hooker, he's that dude. Lerone Murphy is like, okay, if Aaron Pico comes in and whoops Lerone, like I'm telling you, like flatline KO. It's just he doesn't get that Chandler bump that,
Maybe not like the fan bump, but like Lerone Murphy's ranked 6th for a reason, like we said.
He would have got, and Dan Hooker was ranked around that, about 5 or 6, I think, is when he debuted against Michael Chandler. The name, the notoriety of the boogeyman.
Lerone Murphy is insanely talented.
Yeah.
It's just like one of those fighters he's so good, but you just don't. It's almost just like mundane. It's not mundane. I can't think of the correct word. Like a Dariush. Dariush is very freaking good.
Sure, yeah.
How many Dariush fights are you going I can't wait to see Benil again?
Not many.
But he could put on a show if he has to. So
he lets the traditional I'm gonna go out there and fight and then I'm gonna win. It's like that's enough. And it is enough. It should be enough.
This could be like the most casual take of the show between us two is like just shitting on Lerone Murphy right now.
Or Benil.
Hopefully he comes out. Yeah. Just come out and show us something different. Prove us wrong because we want to see you prove us wrong.
Sure. I have.
That being said,
Lerone Murphy.
Pico. Oh! Okay.
No. If he beats Aaron Pico, it does nothing for him. It does nothing for him. If Aaron Pico beats Lerone Murphy, he beat a credible guy, but it doesn't put a rocket on his back. So
I think if he comes out and knocks Lerone Murphy out in the co-main event, it puts a little bit of a rocket on his back.
I think he can evade strikes. You said he beat Barbosa?
Lerone Murphy did, yeah.
There's no slouch, dude.
No, that's no slouch.
If you can evade the striking of Barbosa, Aaron doesn't really have that level of striking. He's got hands.
No.
He's more boxing oriented, planting your feet and slugging it out. But I just don't. If Aaron is to win, that doesn't really. Evloev was the fight, and that's the one I was wanting to see. That's the one I wanted Aaron to win, and I still want him to do well. But no, he's losing. He's losing this weekend.
Aaron Pico mix in some takedowns, get Lerone biting because he bites really hard,
and then get submitted, get caught in a ninja
knock
choke.
him the fuck out.
No.
Knock him out.
He gets caught in a choke.
Aaron Pico.
I love Aaron Pico. I do.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do.
I really do, man.
So we're split on the first and the
co-main event. You haven't seen his losses. You don't know what it looks like.
You know what? This is a good time to talk about something we're going to do new on the show. We talked about it last week.
Sure.
We are going to make our picks a little more involved. They're going to be a little more important. We're going to have a season here on the Couch Casuals.
Okay.
And we're going to keep track of our actual pick record for like 3 months or so.
3 pay-per-views at a time. That's
3 pay-per-views at a time.
That's 4 times a year.
So this is the official start of season 1. My boy Jeremiah kind of, he said, "Hey, do y'all really keep track of it?" He was like, "No, we just kind of talk about it and maybe not even bring it up on the second show sometimes."
For sure.
But now we're gonna keep record of it. So these two splits are important. Yeah, this is setting the tone for season 1.
I think in the next 3 months it will be very apparent who is the more casual host of the show.
It'll be very apparent. One of us is the bigger casual.
Yeah, and that's not what you want to be. You want to be the guy with the expertise. You want to be the guy with the knowledge.
So take your bets on who you think will be the biggest casual down below. Like, comment, subscribe. I think it's time for the main event.
Dude. Is it time?
Dude, I cannot tell you how excited I am for this main event.
Why?
This could be the most chaotic, the most absurd, the most ridiculous main event in UFC history. On paper, this fight could be... The potential for this fight to be insane is very high.
Dude, I don't know what's going to happen.
No, I don't either. I don't see Khamzat running through Dricus du Plessis like he has to a lot of people.
Well, not for more than 1 round.
Yeah, for 1 round. That's the problem with Khamzat. If you can weather the 1 round storm, you have a chance. He's still undefeated, but your chances raise the more rounds you survive against him.
Sure.
And I just don't see Khamzat 1-rounding Dricus du Plessis.
You never see it. What did he do against...
Dricus is too... I'm not going to say he's like technical. Like, that's not the word. He is the sloppiest good fighter of...
Unorthodox.
In history.
Unorthodox.
If someone told me that, 10 years from now, it came out that Dricus du Plessis never trained, he was just like this insane physical specimen that lucked his way through every fight.
Yeah.
I would 100% believe it.
It's such a stain on the sport because dudes, they train their whole lives to get into like lower promotions in the UFC. It comes to a point where you're taught a 1-2 perfectly straight, and then some guy comes in and throws it all sloppily, which is just unorthodox. It's unseen.
So, yeah, sloppy.
You're not ready for that.
When we say sloppy, we're not saying he's bad. We're just saying it's not
conventional.
It's not picture perfect. It's not highly technical, but it is incredibly effective.
His ground game is unmatched. I watched him sub 5 or 6 like Gracie Baja guys.
Let's go through his win losses in the UFC.
Sure.
I'm going to skip the first couple because they're not really there, but Brad Tavares, Darren Till. I remember vividly watching the Darren Till fight. Like, what the hell is this fight? What is happening? Blonde Brunson. I think he's the one that first stopped Blonde Brunson, or is he? No, I think he might have been
I think Jared Cannonier.
It was Jared Cannonier.
Put lights out on old Blonde Brunson.
Beat Robert Whittaker in 2 rounds. That one was like, okay, this dude's for real.
He's here.
He's here. Beats Strickland in the first title fight, which there was a lot of controversy around. Was a close fight.
Sure.
comes back. He beats Israel Adesanya by submission. And then in the second Strickland fight, pretty much says, no, I win this fight. I think he pretty much won the first or the second fight.
Right.
Not very close. Dude's got a lot of big names. Do you want to run through Hamzat's track record as well?
Sure.
Because it's just as gross. It's a little bit shorter, but it's just as gross. Gilbert Burns.
Nice. That was a hard one. Yeah, that was a hard one.
That was a war. That was Gilbert Burns survived that first round and almost won.
Dropped
Some people argued he could have won.
Yep.
Ran through Kevin Holland. Through Kevin Holland.
That was so unmatched and unfair.
Kamaru Usman, close. Another close one.
Yeah.
Usman showed what he had, but
yeah.
he survived that.
On
Chimaev
short notice.
On short notice, too. Chimaev subs Whitaker in round 1.
No. He didn't sub him. He took his teeth from him.
Oh, yeah. He squeezed the fucking life out of that man's head.
His teeth
I remember that now. He tapped so quick.
And you're like, what the fuck? It wasn't even under the... No, did he squeeze his face?
He just squeezed his face with so much strength that he broke his teeth in.
Right.
Insane. These two guys are going to put on a show, I think, and I am incredibly excited for it.
I don't know what's going to happen. I know we're going for bragging rights here for the quarter. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you.
I don't even know whoever comes out of I think I know who I'm picking. But I have it's not like a confident pick. It's like, I think this dude has the edge, but I'm not positive of that.
Let me ask you something.
Okay.
Yes or no? Not yes or no. Good or bad? Is it good or bad if Hamzat wins this title?
I think it's good. I definitely don't think it's bad. You think it's bad?
Yeah, 100%.
Why?
He's too inactive.
He is too inactive. Yeah, I agree.
The gaps in his resume. We went through his resume. There are gaps in his resume.
There are mega time gaps.
There's that mega miss of weight. There's the mega time gaps. There's the mega illnesses.
Crazy.
It's like, dude.
He started his career with 3 fights in 2020. 2 within July. 2 10 days apart.
2 10 days apart. Yeah. He was that dude.
So it really does suck that his output has dropped significantly since then. If he becomes champ, I really need to see more activity because his last fight was October 2024, almost a year ago. So you might be right. It might be bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
It might be. There is a chance that he fights more regularly as champ.
If DDP beats Hamzat, he will have beaten Strickland, Hamzat, and
Izzy
in all in 1 year.
Oh, in 1 year? Let me check the time. No, Izzy was 2024. Strickland is his only fight this year.
That's insane to me.
Yeah, I wonder what's been taking so long. I feel like Dricus is a little more active than this, but maybe I'm wrong.
I'm sure.
Regardless,
certainly is.
What you got?
I've never been with Dricus ever. I wanted Sean to run through him. I watched that fight. I wanted it. The both of them. I was like, damn it! Put him away. He shouldn't be this good. He can't keep getting away with this. Choking out Izzy. I'm like, come on, dude. Can we can we get somewhere? Can we get anywhere? Can there be any holes in his game that he doesn't present himself? Oh, he's out of position. Not because the footwork of his opponent was good, just because what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, just because that's what he does.
Hamzat is so calculated in what he does best. He's not a good striker. He's not.
He's a heat-seeking missile for that first takedown.
Well, yes. And it's just, it's almost an unfair advantage somehow, because it's like if he even gets a hook on your ankle or a wrap on your thigh, it's just game over. And
he's so fast. It almost seems like in some fights, it almost seems like he's getting like a couple seconds of advantage. Like his bell rings before yours because he's that quick on you.
Sure. I just think when he got that grip on Kevin Holland or Zhang Wei Li, or not Zhang Wei Li.
Yo! Zhang Wei Li!
Who is the gentleman in the nice suit that didn't get to go to the press conference because he missed weight and couldn't fight Nate Diaz?
Hold on.
You're making me look racist, Kyle.
Jing Liang,
Li Jingliang.
Yeah.
He got a hold of him and was just, I mean, it was a wrap. So DDP's coach was like, do your worst. We are ready for you wrestling. It's not going to happen like Masvidal Ben Askren, which Ben Askren's doing better, guys. I don't know if you guys have heard.
Yeah. Ben Askren is finally out of the hospital. He didn't have to go back to the hospital because he got an infection, but
right.
I would love to. I wanted to get one of his shirts.
Right.
That sends money to him, but I haven't yet. He looks rough. He's lost so much weight, so much muscle mass.
He's like the machinist.
It really is. It's very sad, and I'm glad he's back outside doing better.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll see him at a live event or something, looking better one day.
Shouts out to Ben Askren. But DDP's coach is saying, like, do your worst. Like I said, it's not going to be a Jorge Masvidal, Ben Askren kind of thing, because I think Khamzat just shoots differently. There's no, like, shooting for his life. Man, I don't know. What I do know is, at the end of the night, Khamzat submits DDP.
DDP, you got a round?
2.
Round 2?
No, round 1. Khamzat runs through him.
I've always loved watching Khamzat.
I know Khamzat.
He's got a lot.
I hate him.
You can dislike him outside of the cage, but
I don't hate him.
The dude is entertaining as hell inside of the cage. When he's in there, you know you're going to have fun watching.
When he's in there.
The same could be said for Dricus du Plessis. When he's in that cage, no matter what you think about him outside of that cage, he is so fun to watch. And I'm ready for the war of words at somebody's press conference. It's going to be golden.
The show's not done recording. I didn't finalize it or submit it. Because if I pick Khamzat and you pick Khamzat, we tie on this one, right? Giving us both a draw going into the new season.
No, I mean if we pick the same thing here, it doesn't matter because we have the two that.
I want to get an early lead. I got DDP.
Well, hey. So you didn't let me pick.
What?
Before you changed.
Oh.
I've been locked in on DDP for weeks now.
Are you serious?
I think DDP outlasts the Blitz in round 1, and I think he gets a very sloppy finish of Khamzat in 3, 4, or 5.
TKO, submission, anything?
TKO, submission,
anything.
Anything. Just fucking like trips on him and then knocks him out with his elbow. Slings his body at Khamzat and just like cross bodies him to the ground. I don't know how it gets done because there's no predicting a DDP finish. It just it happens.
It just happens. It presents itself.
It just happens.
You're making me excited. You're like Morpheus, and you're like he's beginning to believe.
I've been so excited for this fight because it's such a crazy, wild possibility. The possibilities are endless here.
Are there odds? Are there fucking odds here?
Yeah, they should be. Let's see what the odds are. It's very close. Khamzat's a minus 180. Dricus is a plus 150. So it's fairly close.
Right. There's an obvious favorite. There's an obvious favorite, but it's close.
It's a close one, and it probably changes closer to the fight. however that shit works. But
if Hamzat makes weight, if this fight even happens,
has he had issues at middleweight making weight?
I don't think.
I think he's made all his middleweights. It was welterweight where he was like very clearly coming in overweight.
Right.
So I think middleweight should be fine. I hope. But I'm so ready for this pay-per-view.
So now we're gonna tie. Now we're gonna tie.
It's not. What is where do you get this logic? We're split on 2. So even if we could go 1 for 1, we could go 2 for 0. You never know.
Okay, true.
So it doesn't really matter as long as there's some split up.
All right, cool. Then I'm going for
always
DDP.
Possible.
Yeah, I'll stick with DDP.
DDP?
I mean,
right,
logically, Hamzat just mows through him. Yeah, I'm not wrong.
There's no logic in a DDP fight, though.
And that's, I think, is why.
Logic is out the window.
Yeah, logic is, whatever happens, even if it's a spinning back elbow by Hamzat, it's like this fight, no one knows. No one knows. They can guess, but no one knows.
I'm so excited. But let's recap. Tim Elliott, Kai Asakura. I got Kai. You got Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Cannonier, MVP. We both got MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Neal, Carlos Prates. I forget what your pick was. We both picked Prates here?
We both picked Prates.
Both picked Prates. Lerone Murphy, Aaron Pico. You got Lerone. I got Pico. And we're staying solid with Dricus du Plessis. Man, what a good show. I can't wait for it, honestly.
I mean, this starts the new season.
Diverse season.
This starts how supreme is going, or how supreme of a reign it's going to be by Dricus du Plessis if he gets through Hamzat.
If he beats Hamzat, dude, I don't know who's taking DDP out for a while.
If he beats Hamzat, I don't know who signs to fight DDP for a while.
Dude. Let's just take a peek at middleweight. Come on, UFC.com, work with me here.
Well, you know these rankings are fan made now.
I know, but it still gives me an idea of
right
who's close. DDP's nickname is Still Knox.
Is it?
Apparently so. That's what it says on UFC.com. Middleweight, where you at? Where you at? All right, DDP. Number 1 in Nursuddin Imavov.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Strickland at 2. Nice. Hamzat Chimaev at 3. Nice. Israel Adesanya at 4.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the pick I want to see get to DDP. It probably wouldn't be right away, but Rene de Radier, RDR.
I mean, that fight, that's two dudes.
That's going to be a fun
mud
one.
Fighting. They might as well be mud fighting.
Might as well be. Kyle Barrio at 6.
Nice.
Robert at 7.
Stay.
Jared Cannonier at 8. Could be dropping. Roman. So I guess Imavov is potentially the next guy up.
Okay.
I don't want to see that, dude. I don't care about that.
Okay.
Give me Rene de Radier, dude.
Yeah, dude.
RDR. Put RDR in the next title fight against DDP. But if Hamzat wins, I think that all goes out the window. I don't know who you put in there.
You put in an interim fight probably about next May when they realize that Hamzat's never coming back.
The most exciting 2 prospects coming up for me are Rene de Ritter and Kyle Barrio.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we'll see some. Hell, put those 2 guys in a title eliminator. I'd watch that.
You can't disrespect Imavov.
Why not?
We'll see what happens. These last few pay-per-views are going to be the last pay-per-views. I don't know if you guys are aware.
True. We're about to exit the pay-per-view era.
That's exciting, no?
It's very exciting.
Shit hasn't been working for a while. The shit hasn't been
clearly
working for a while, dude.
You're out, dude. This has been like the first potentially consumer-friendly move we've seen by the UFC in a while. Ticket prices are skyrocketed.
Oh yeah.
Pay-per-view price expensive as always.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to Paramount Plus. Don't know the details. Hopefully, it doesn't like skyrocket Paramount Plus's subscription just to watch these. But if it's like a standard subscription price per month and you get all the UFC fights, I think you get a lot more legal viewers. Maybe not. Maybe they still stream it.
DM me for my password. I don't know.
Is there? I don't know. No one lets password sharing anymore. So
I think it's good for the sport, but I think it's bad for the TKO umbrella. How they couldn't get this deal done with ESPN, because we were talking about it before the show a little bit.
I don't think they wanted to get it done with ESPN. At least the UFC did not want to get it done with the ESPN anymore.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, maybe ESPN didn't want UFC, which
that's the thing with the UFC. They under-delivered. They were like, no, we got all this, we got this. ESPN, with the ESPN Plus deal and everybody illegally streaming or, just meeting up. Like carpooling, what is that? And when it comes to like pay-per-view watching, like what we do when we bring like
pay-per-view pooling, I guess. Yeah,
pay-per-view pooling. It's like that's bad for the sport if you really want to look at it like that. Going to B-dubs and having 70+ people there, that's bad for the sport. They want everybody at their respective. I don't know about
the B-dubs ones, because the thing with B-dubs or any restaurant that shows it, they have to pay their max occupancy pay-per-view that many times. So they're not going to get any extra eyes on it. They're potentially going to get. They're probably getting more money out of those locations than people actually being there to watch. Most of the time. True. Maybe not every time, but
I do remember that now.
Were you with me when we tried to go see Connor at Twin Peaks a few years ago?
I would not be that foolish.
I got there an hour early. I said, what's the wait? They said, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
They told you.
They said they didn't know. And I went with a buddy to watch it at what's that place? Quaker Steak.
Quaker Steak and Lube.
Yeah, but I mean, I got to watch it, so
good.
But it was quite the wait.
So like you said, we don't really know the details. We don't know if it's going to be Paramount Plus is $8.99 a month, and then you can get these pay-per-view packages. Maybe not even pay-per-view, but you can get these PLEs or whatever for an enhanced price. I don't really know how I feel about that. How do you feel about it?
Hopefully it's nothing crazy. The WWE one that just came out with ESPN, a lot of fans are really upset about, because it's like if you have cable, if you have like Spectrum cable, something like that, you can watch the pay-per-views on the ESPN app or the WWE shows on the pay-per-view app. However, from my understanding, if you don't have ESPN through a traditional means, it will be $30 a month to watch WWE's pay-per-views. And that is highway robbery.
Sure.
They're already sponsored out the tits in the WWE. They got Slim Jim tables.
It's bad.
It's getting bad. And then they're pricing everyone out of live tickets are insanely high. Now they're going to do this. They're going the opposite route. They're making it less user-friendly.
Sure.
Where I'm hoping this Paramount deal for UFC is the opposite and is more consumer-friendly. But we'll see.
I guess we'll see, because we only have, 4 more pay-per-views in the UFC?
Something like that.
So we'll see. 2026 starts a whole new ordeal. If you're a UFC fan, just be careful out there. Them going to Paramount is kind of like, when WWE goes to Netflix, it's like, this is going to get a VPN. It's going to start to get murky around here. So that's just if you're a casual like moi or my Okie Joe over here.
Okie Joe.
Is that the show?
I think that's the show, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Our ramblings for the month.
We'll be back for the UFC 319 post show. And that'll probably be 1 week next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us how much you love us. Tell us how much you hate us.
Right.
Sub to our OnlyFans, where we do this same exact show. We just do it butt naked. Same words and everything.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.